Hey everybody and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about how to solve the biggest challenge in crypto. That is the question that was posed by Alex Shevchenko, who is the CTO and co-founder of Aurora Labs. We actually did an interview with him a few weeks ago, and we will be publishing that very soon. So stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, what he was talking about is something that affects all of us in the blockchain space. You see, blockchains are still very much siloed, and the biggest challenge is interoperability. However, there are solutions out there, and some of them are being used already by major players in the game. So one great example is the Aurora Labs Rainbow Bridge. It allows tokens and assets to be transferred securely between blockchains. And this is no small feat because, as Alex pointed out, even simple transactions like transferring tokens can be quite vulnerable if you don't do it properly, because you see the way it works. At least with most of the interoperability solutions out there, they create what is called a wrapped token. So let's say you want to transfer your Bitcoin from one chain to another. They will take your Bitcoin. Then they will mint a wrapped Bitcoin which represents your original Bitcoin, and then they will send that wrapped Bitcoin to the other chain, and then you will have to wait until the original Bitcoin is unminted and given back to you on the other side, and during that time you have no access to your funds, and that wrapped token is basically a liability. So if anything happens to the wrapped token in the meantime, you are pretty much screwed. That is why Aurora Labs came up with a multi-layered approach to solving this problem. And what they do is they don't actually create a wrapped token. They have their own native token called the Prism, and what they do is they lock up the original token and then they over-collateralize it with the Prism token. So they lock up $100 million worth of Ethereum and then they over-collateralize it with the Prism token. This means that if anything happens to the collateral, they will actually burn the Prism tokens. So this creates a very unique use case for the Prism token because now people want to hold on to it because it is actually backed by real collateral. In this case, it is over-collateralized. And then they have a unique algorithm that allows them to create a synthetic version of the token on the other blockchain. So this synthetic token is actually pegged one-to-one with the original token on the other blockchain, and because it is over-collateralized, it is actually safer to hold the synthetic token than the actual token on the other blockchain. This has been done before, but what makes Aurora Labs different is the fact that they actually have a working product that is being used by major players in the game like Chainlink, Polygon, Avalanche, as well as several others. If you want to learn more about Aurora Labs and their very innovative solution to blockchain interoperability, make sure to check out our interview with Alex coming out very soon. Until then, stay tuned for more updates.